guys, and welcome back to NoBlandMakeup, where we do makeup and body paint tutorials, usually with a cosplay twist, and today we are going back in time. It is Throwback Thursday, which means we take looks from the past and give them a modern kind of update. So this week we're doing a hippie, but before we get into the actual tutorial, I do have a Teespring shop open where you guys can get NoBlandMakeup merchandise and things like that. I'll have some other cool stuff on later in the next couple weeks that I'm working on. They'll be up there, so if you guys want to support the channel, that is one way to do it. But back to what we're actually here for. So I've done this voiceover a couple times now. It is not my day. So as far as I have researched, when it comes to hippies, it was either, and flower children, I guess, it was either yay makeup all the way full glam, or more of a natural look, no makeup if possible, and just more like body paint. So that's kind of what we're going for today. I didn't have a BB cream, so I used the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation, which, considering what happened recently with Tarte, I kind of feel bad about using that now. Wow, they messed up. Anywho, so apply a light coverage foundation over the skin. You literally just want to get rid of any redness, and that's about it. Like, this is not a full glam kind of video. Not today, anyway. And like I said before, heavy makeup was not really a thing, so I just applied a little bit of concealer just because I think that hippies slept, and I do not know what that means anymore. So I'm just using a concealer that's pretty close to my skin tone, and I'm blending it out. That part is not super complicated. Like I said, we're trying to keep this look pretty natural. I'm also being attacked by glitter from a previous video. When they say that glitter is never going away, they mean it. They really do. Next, I powdered. This is really just to set my makeup. I didn't use a lot of powder because I still wanted to keep that kind of dewiness that I got from the foundation. So just kind of keep that in mind when you're doing this part. And then I filled in my eyebrows. I actually don't know how they filled in their eyebrows in the 60s as far as hippies go. I wanted to keep it more on the natural side, so literally just keeping with my shape and just lightly filling. Nothing too extreme, nothing too structured, because most people's eyebrows aren't naturally super structured. A lot of people, if you let your eyebrows grow out a little bit, they tend to be a little bit less like glued onto your face, and that's kind of the look we're going for right now. Next, I just applied some lip balm. You can do a clear one if you want. This one has a little bit of tint to it, so I tried to go a little bit lighter. But that part is basically up to you. Like I said, clear lip balm, always an option. And then, to give myself just a little bit of color, I applied a little bit of blush on the cheeks. Mostly because when I go outside, it doesn't matter if it's for 5 seconds or 3 hours, I always have pink cheeks, no matter what I do. As a kid, that used to bother me a lot, and now I think it's kind of cool, but this part is kind of up to you. Like I said, you want to keep it more on the natural side. And remember when I said that they tend to express themselves through body paint? Well, I may know a thing or two about that one. So for this one I wanted to keep it kind of simple, so I just took one color. But I just drew a peace sign on one side, and I think it was a heart on the other, something like that. You can use whatever colors you want. You can do more extravagant designs. That was kind of the thing about being like a flower child, is there were no rules. Kind of basically fighting against rules, essentially. Then I applied a little bit of mascara on my lashes, and by a little bit, I totally mean a lot. Like, I didn't want to use false lashes or anything like that because, like I said, I wanted to keep it more on the natural side. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say that. But I did apply mascara just to make my eyelashes stand out a little bit more and make me look a little bit more awake, because I'm like itching to do something. I don't know what yet though. That is basically the flower child look. I just threw on a wig because for some reason I wanted to be blonde for all of 5 minutes, and I suck at putting wigs on. In case you haven't figured that out yet. No, there was no such, or maybe, I don't know if there was such thing as eyebrow piercings. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. But like I said in, I think it was the last video or the one before that, this is fairly new, so I can't take it out yet. But now that you guys have seen the past version, I think it's time that we kick it back to the future. So let me show you guys what I would do for that one. First of all, wig off. And also I would apply a little bit more foundation than what I had. Not much more, because sometimes I like it when my skin peeks through, but only sometimes. I'm kidding about that last part. I tend to like a little bit of skin to peek through. I like more medium coverage foundations, but that is a personal preference. One thing I do think we can't live without nowadays is a little bit of contour. So I'm applying that and a little bit of bronzer. At least in the US anyway, we like to be tan. Keep in mind, this is coming from a girl who doesn't know what sunlight looks like at this point in her life. So go ahead and contour your face, add a little bit of bronzer, bring in some warmth. All that jazz. I really need to get out more. Another thing that we all seem to be obsessed with is the highlighter. Since this is more of a natural kind of look, I'm gonna keep the highlight to a glisten and not a blind. Normally I don't like to blind people anyway, but to each his own. So now all you really need to do is throw on a flower crown or a Snapchat filter, whichever one's easier. So I hope you guys like this video. The present day version really is more like a no makeup kind of look. So I hope you guys did enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more out of my channel. Give me a big thumbs up and let me know in the comments what you want to see for the next Throwback Thursday. What look from the past do you want me to give a modern twist? Let me know, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.